little bit of around because he wants to run back to his buddies, which is understandable. Buddies are at the barn, but that's not what we're doing today. The conniption. Just right. Whenever he calms down and relaxes, then we stop. So he's getting used to. Gosh, if I'm chill, everything's going to be a lot better. But if I want to go real bad, gosh, life's going to get hectic. And I'm going to have to do a lot more work. Now, I'll show you guys something else. This doesn't help the cause. Look at this. This is Lovey running full blast. I don't know if you guys are catching this, but she is high speed. Yeah. Now Norman is back at the home front. So Norman keeps calling to Lovey. Moo keeps calling to Lovey, and Lovey keeps going back and forth between the two horses, having a sincere conniption because everybody's not together. So there she goes. Now she's headed back. And Puppers, so now she's headed back as fast as she can go. And now Moo thinks he's going to hurry back too. Except he's going to hurry back to more work out here. I know, you got to calm down, buddy. You got to calm down, buddy. We can go home, but I'm not racing home and dying. I'm not racing home at, 100 miles per hour. He doesn't do anything stupid. He's fun to ride. But I just want him to know being buddy and barn sour isn't going to work with me. So we're just doing some circles here on top of the world. It's really pretty out here. Really pretty. Schnick. Hi, Schnick. Hi, Emma. Sorry. Holding the reins and interacting with the chat. Holding the phone is... Okay, so... I don't have to do... I'm not pulling real hard with the reins. I just kind of loop him in a circle if he's super antsy. But when I do let him go, I'll have a heck of a ride. Let's take him through the field. Walk. Going away from them, which is not exciting. It's also very windy. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. All right, let's see if he'll give me a nice walk back. I don't want to fly. I don't mind gaiting if he gates. Sometimes he doesn't gate. Very choppy. Oh, he's gating right now. Oh, okay, yep. So my butt's not even coming off the saddle right now because he's gating so well. It's so smooth. I wish I could explain this, guys. All right, walk. All right, let him do it again. Sometimes we have to go out and come back in because he'll get choppy. Getting choppy again. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. He just wants to go. There's Lovey. There's Normie waiting for their buddy. And I'm gonna one rein him here because wants to take off on me. Here's the deal. He was Amish. He just wants to get to the hitching post because that's the rest place. So he's we're in Minnesota here. Oh, Normie. Hi, buddy. We're in Minnesota here. We got silos all over the place, though. Everywhere. Here, got him over there. Got him over there. Over there. Over all around the ridge. Actually, I should have a little thing and count the silos. Oh, no worries. 1, 2. Well, he's doing some circles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 that I can see from this rooftop. See, he wants to go in, but I'm just gonna have him keep doing some circles out here because to them, he's such a good. All right, it's chilling. It's finally chilling. That's how it always works. At the end of the ride, they act perfect. All right. Good boy. Just walk. Got kind of swampy weather here. It's like 65 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 72. Last week at this time we were having a blizzard, straight up blizzard. It was freezing cold. We had snow, ice. It was crazy. School was canceled. Just wild. Oh, here we go. Start pulling up. Well, all right, dude. Yep, he sees his buddies. Walk. He can walk. He just has to walk in circles. Yeah. And this is our first ride of this year, so they're always a little bit more. So the first ride is always a little bit rougher, and then we smooth things out. My boots are actually up here, and I know I'm not. People probably call me not smart, but I don't think. Occasionally I'll wear boots, but otherwise I just wing it. I tried wearing a helmet. I swear to God, a helmet for me is more dangerous than riding without a helmet, because that sucker, man, they're annoying. They drive me nuts. I feel like my vision isn't as good. I feel like I'm itching at it and I'm agitated, and the horses can sense it. I don't advocate for not wearing a helmet. I think it's the safest thing to do for most people, but gosh, that helmet almost killed me. I had to wear it when I was taking lessons because my instructor don't let you, which is she's dead on, because usually people are riding her horses and she's got to, she's liable if something happens. But walk. That's it. That thing drove me nuts. All right, I got to give one kiddo a ride quick. Walk. Walk. Try to always get on them and off of them at a different spot in my yard. Thank you for coming right next to the block for me, dude. Good boy. Can you hold him, Bubs? Can you hold him for me? Thank you. Yep, just hang on to him. I'll put my boots on and then we'll give Peter a little ride. You want to go for a ride, Peter? Ugh, shoot. Are you both riding or just Bubs? All right, ho, bud. This is my steed. This is Moo.
Sunday, maybe Luke and Bill could come.
Yeah, good boy. Oh, all right. You gonna climb on yourself, or you need a little help? All right. Sure. All right. You can. Nope. Nope. Yeah, you can pull on the saddle. Good boy, Moo. Did you make it? Not yet. All right. Oh, good boy. Stand. Stand. Got one up there. Okay. Oh. You got to put your Legos down. You can't take Legos on the horse. Okay.
Good job. But
Okay.
remember, you gotta hold on me. It got a little bigger, so that might not.
Hold on. Just hold on. You'll have to. You can fix it when you come back, bud. Okay. You ready? Good boy, Moo. All right. Here we go. A little sassy. Sassy today. This one is Moo. This is Moo. Moo was a rescue from Killat. He was an Amish workhorse, and he got too old to do it, so they dumped him. And so he came here. I know, and right now he's a little bit upset. He wants his friends, but he is the one I would put anyone on, because he is so good. He's such a sweet horse. Just likes the hitching post. Walk. All right. Show you how to park a horse. Go ahead. Good boy. Good boy, Mo.
Oh, his hair is turning white.
Yeah. Do you want to pull him off? Do you want to take him off? He wants to go get his Legos. Sister, you got to get off too. It's Moo's time to chill out and. The bridle. This is Amish-made. I buy them off of a place called SN Tack. This is an Amish-made, and this bit is a really old bit that I bought used from someone. I tried a few different ones with him. He would go through a snaffle. He goes through pressure on a lot of things. This one is my best bet for him. It's not harsh, but I think this the chin strap underneath here being a chain, this is very helpful for him. Normally you could ride in a you could ride him in a what?
Are you? I was gonna move stuff, but now you're back. So
Okay, I'm putting him in 2 minutes. He'll be in. So in 2 minutes you can move things. Actually, he doesn't mind if you move things. He's not spooky. Hey. This is Normie. Normie's an Arabian. Ava was riding him with us. She rides bareback. He's a good boy. Yep. I'm gonna stick you guys here so I can get him. You're gonna brush him? Okay. All right. Oh. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Yeah, these Amish-made bridles are my favorite. I actually have one for Normie too. They're butter soft. They are awesome. I love using them. All right, there you go. Good boy. Yep. You have to watch what you're doing, Bubs, because now it's all wet. Yeah, you know. Oh boy. Well, man. Well, that's what that happens. Oh man. Sorry, buddy. Thank you for not jumping around. You're so good. I could not put this on. I wouldn't even have to tie him. I don't even have it. It's just like wrapped around a bit. This horse is so incredibly broke. I mean, for the Amish to dump him after he's done that, I mean, honestly, I'm not even mad about it because he's made the best horse. He truly has. He's taught me a lot, and he's just such a good boy. All right. I don't really like to tie my horses much. More or less, I don't really like to tie them. I see you were eating some stuff along the way, buddy, because we got God knows what in your bridle. That's great. Have to clean that. So let's pull this off quick. And we'll get you some treats, get you brushed. Kids are always helping, and it's good because they need to learn. They need to learn stuff. But my gosh, sometimes just we had a runaway pony today. We had home just ended up in the dirt. What else? I mean, nothing dangerous, but still just good boy. So this saddle here is actually built for an Arabian, with high withers, and I bought it for Normie here, and he was my main squeeze, my main ride, but he has arthritis, and he's real sore in the back, and he still loves to go for rides. So my daughter rides him, and those two make a great team. But my daughter rides with a bareback pad. She does not use a saddle. She doesn't like a saddle. She doesn't like using a saddle. I put this on occasionally and have her ride with it, and she doesn't like riding with it. And I got him, and I thought I was gonna have to get a different kind of saddle, but he has really high withers too, and so this turned out too. I know. Hey, don't bite him. Don't bite him. I give you enough room so you can step back and get away from him. You can get away from him if you don't want to deal with his shenanigans. Sorry. Oh. Tack room. Get some things put away here. Brush him out quick. Hey, buddy. I know you're looking for a treat. Says I did a good job, right, Mom? So he's still not recovered from the kill lot. Like you can see in here, like his top line needs to be added to. But part of that is because he's an older horse. We've been trying to add top line, and he's older, so it's. But see how high his wither. That wither is so high, and so that saddle works really, really good for him. Doesn't it, buddy? Isn't it, sweet boy? Hi. So he's from a kill lot, and then I'll show you guys my other kill lot babies. This is Moo. He's the one I've had the longest from the kill lot. Norman, the Arab, is not from the lot. I'm gonna grab him a treat. He gets Knickerdoodles. It's a treat because he did a good job. He was a good boy. He was a good boy. You already got yours, Normie. You already got yours. I know. Normie, it was my first horse. He's an Arab. He was not from the kill lot, but all of the rest of mine are from a lot. All right, walk. Here we go. He's coming in. He's coming in. Bubs, can you shut the gate once I get in? Whoa, hold on. Yeah, can you shut the gate once I get in? It opened a little further than I thought. Thank you. We've gotten some weird weather, so we got a mud pit here in Minnesota. Look at this. Absolute mud mess. And it goes from extremes right now. It's kind of extreme weather, but here you go, buddy. There you go. Good boy. So we'll have a mud pit for a little bit. So this is Lovey. Lovey came from a kill lot as well. She's an Arabian mare. She's 20-ish, pushing 20, 25. She's a beautiful girl, aren't you? Everybody's been getting a workout today. Normie and Moo went for rides and Lovey was running the fence line. But she's put on a lot of weight since she got here. She hasn't been here super long time. She looks like a different horse. She's got color. She looks much better. Hi, baby girl. Hi. Something scare you. She's not a fan of dogs. So Puppers. Hey, whoops. Come. This is Puppers. She's our livestock guardian dog. German Shepherd and St. Bernard. Her and Lovey are not friends. Lovey is not friends with any dogs. Oh, this. Oh, I'm so glad you're rolling. Oh, man. Dude, is that totally necessary? Oh, buddy. He's not a young horse either. He's old. The ones that run through the lot are either really bad condition, really poor condition, really old, wild, sometimes unhandled. I don't do those ones because I don't have what it takes. But I do like the ones in poor condition because feeding and stuff is a little bit easier, and I also like the ones that have like heart, like, you know, sore feet, something like that. I can work with some of that stuff. Older, like Amish horses, the ex-Amish horses are wonderful. Show you the babies. Man, it's a swamp. We're trying to get the water, get the water run away, but it's just, sometimes it's unavoidable. Anybody who has horses knows it's just a pain in the butt sometimes. Spring is, these are the babes. Nope. Puppers, you're not welcome to come in here. Thank you. This is Little John. Hey, Little John. This is Miss Rosalina, or Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Babies. They all think I have treats. So these two are both ridden. We have little kids, so the little ones ride these guys. This little guy's pretty chunky. He's trying to help him get in shape. Duck bit my ass and I pulled a muscle in my back. Okay, only you, Jost. What the heck? This is the baby. So theirs is also muddy, but it's in a lot better of an area, so it's not swampy, it's just muddy. So here's their area. But so it's muddy, but it's not like super wet. Whereas with the big horses, it's just wet. But in the summer, which I can't wait for, that is huge green pasture. And the bigs, I love taking videos of the big horses. When it's spring and summer, they'll book it out there, run to the far end, and then eat. And then when I call them in, um, it's just a race to see who can get there the quickest. What you doing up here? Got some chickens. I think there's 14 of them. Making sound. There's a little man. Well, hello. Well, hello. How are you today? How are you today? You can't eat me. You can't eat me. You can't eat me. Thank you. Don't eat me. You saying hello, little John? Are you saying hello? Little Johnny. Yes, you're a good boy. So little John was Amish. He has some feet issues, so we're working on those. But he actually rides super nice. He's very, very gentle with the kids. And then Rosalina was a cart and an Amish pony. She had really, really bad feet. She's foundered in the past. So she needs some work as well. Yeah, she needs some work as well, but she's a sweetheart. She's an older horse, so we couldn't use her anymore. Went through 8 different kids and then couldn't use her anymore, so she's here. She's here. All of them came out of the same lot. So Little John, Rosie, Lovey, and Moo all came from the same kill lot. Put a couple of these things away again. So since I was working with Moo and Normie, they got treats, but I wasn't working with Lovey, so she didn't get any. So I'm gonna. Are you a farmer's daughter? Oh my, that's an interesting question. Ooh, those smell so good. I want to get some treats. Scarlet, because this is swamp. I'll be right back. So I got. Ooh, I got to give her a treat and also shut the pasture. I don't want them going out in the pasture because if I let them out there, I had to let them out there for a bit because we were doing a little bit of work with the skid steer in here. But in general, I don't like to let them out in the pasture until we got like 6 to 8 inches of grass out there. Here she comes. Hi, darling. You want those? All right. Yeah, you took kind of 2 at a time. They were stuck together. That's a mouthful. Ava's riding her mini bike around. Hi, honey. Yep, I'm gonna shut the gate. Hey, Bubs. Hey, Bubbles. This is my canine pal, Puppers. Good dog. Show me your teeth. You know how you get these teeth? Check out these pearly whites. Yep. It's from eating raw dog food. Spent 45 minutes, an hour this morning trying to do my raw food for the dogs. Feed them 100% raw meat, organs, kidney, liver, heart, eggs, farm fresh eggs that we raise, venison, chicken. It's a fun gig. It's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, we kind of need her around for a long time, so got to give her what's good for her. You are just a mud mess, Papas. You are a mud mess, Papas. And where is your chicken? Where is your chicken? Where is your chicken? She's got a toy chicken. The only chicken she's allowed to eat without it being plucked first. All right. Yeah, just a mess. This morning, I don't know if anybody's on here. Any of my usuals this morning. Chickens totally look like dinosaurs. Ridiculous dinosaurs. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but I don't pay much in vet bills. So, I don't know. Horse a piece. No pun intended. I don't pay a lot for vet bills because she don't go to the vet. Hello, little John. So this morning, my mother-in-law lives next door to us. She has beef calves and cows. One of the cows calved. Somehow the calf got out and it was a new one. And it was down like, I don't know, like quarter mile away down a ditch. So we got the side by side out. We're gonna work on that. That's Mike's next project. Anybody want to see Mike's projects? Oh my Lanta, there's 16 million of them. He pulled this one out. He wants to work on. He's welding on a bunch of steel in there. So he cut out a bunch in here and he's welding a bunch. I don't know anything about it, so I probably shouldn't be telling you anything because I don't freaking know what exactly. So it's an international, I don't know what it's called, travel. It's international travel. So he welded these pieces in, I think, and he cut out a bunch back there and he's gonna do some more welding and then he's got to put in a fuel tank and some other crap. But anyways, so this calf got out. It's like a quarter mile. So we got the side by side. This calf, holy heck, it put us on a mile run. We're trying to catch it. We're using the side by side. The kids are on foot. I'm on foot. So finally, I'm like, we got it cornered. And it went to bolt past me. And I didn't have much choice. I wrestled it to the ground. And my husband's just like, Mike's just like, I didn't know you knew how to hog tie. I'm like, well, you kind of just figure it out because I had a rope. So I jumped, I grabbed his back legs, tipped it over, and then I was, tying the back legs up to get it so it couldn't move. My gosh, them little buggers are strong. So here comes Ava. But holy buckets, you underestimate, they're little, but man, they're strong. Wrestled him, got him back with his mom. I'll tell you what, I wanted to take that little sucker home. No, we do have a cow, but it's a steer, so basically no milk, and we're gonna eat it. It's gonna be burger. Project number 2. Project number 3. Gonna turn this thing. I don't know if he's souping it up. Gonna soup this thing up and turn it into a. Oh, we're gonna go. All right. Souping that up or turning it into some, I don't freaking know. Then we got that project. That's a Ford freaking, I don't freaking know what it is. Something. He's got parts for it all over. That's the Cub Cadet. That thing actually runs. I was mowing the lawn with that thing 4 years ago, believe it or not. Oh, this project. Oh, I think I don't know what I think yeah, okay. Yeah, he's fixing it. This is the bar stool. This thing actually runs. The bar stool with an engine on it. Yeah, that thing actually works though. The frame for that other truck is out here with more projects than you can count. And that's a motor for something. I don't know what, but that's a motor for something. Sandblaster in case you need one of them. I don't even know. I don't thrive in chaos, and to me this is just like a chaotic disaster. This is not my forte. How is Marshy? Marshy's good. She's getting bigger. We've let her out now a couple times in the hello.
Mom, I got 4 chapters out of my book.
Awesome. Can't wait to read them. Yeah, there's just always some kind of project going on. I don't even want to turn the corner because I just don't like. Oh yeah, I forgot. We stacked that sucker full of wood this year. We had wood everywhere, and we didn't use. I don't know. We really prepped for winter this year. With the wood, we were stacking wood. Now winter's almost over, and we have a ton of wood, and we're planning to move, so we're gonna have to take it all with. But no, there's our more of a wood pile. We still have to chop all that and get that done. This is the graveyard of stuff that needs to either go to the dump or we need to repurpose it. But there's just spring is like my favorite and my least favorite season. It's my favorite because it's spring and it's nice out. Finally be outside. My least favorite because everything is brown and looks like garbage, and everything from winter that you just set out or did whatever with, now you got to deal with it and look at it because the yard looks like garbage. And also, winter's like, we don't own dogs. What are you talking about? Our yard looks nice. Springtime is like the shit everywhere. All the snow melts. And it's just, oh man. Here's Ava. Ooh, I know what we should do. Let's go for a ride. Ava! 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 All right, let's go. I'm gonna die on that thing. I'm gonna take it for a little spin.
You want me to film you?
Really? No.
Oh,
I don't want to be filmed. No, you can't go with me because I'm on the.
guys, if she dies, it's not my fault.
All right. I don't know. I hope I didn't forget how to ride this thing. Woo! Oh, come take a look at all of our garbage in our yard. All presented by the dog. Okay, here we go. Woo! Here we go, baby! So, In the summer, we'll race down here. Oh, hey, look, there's a helicopter. See that? Right there. Summer, we'll race down here. It's a blast. It's also where I ride the horses. Woo! Puppet, you coming? Puppet, you coming? So, so that's where we live, right there. This is Butler. Whoop-whoop. Little chilly. All right, here we roll. Go for a little ride on the road, shall we? Here comes Bob. Bumpers, come here. Whoops. Come here. Let's go. Go home. Come on. Come on, Bob. Come on. He's gonna take a shortcut. He's like, screw that. Come on! Yes. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Good girl. All right. We live up there. Oh, here comes Mike. Hello. Yeah. Woo. So, yeah. Yeah, he's got it going, Mary. Ish. For now. Let's see what we got. All right, let's go up the road. Gosh, it's so freaking nice out. are just hilarious right now. No, the lady's not rich. She married a rich man. So I guess maybe I am rich. All right, here we go. Hi.
Michael's gonna time me. How long it takes to get down and back up. Michael's gonna get out, Tima.
Woo, all right, okay. How's the truck running?
Got to do something different with the fuel stuff.
This is the rich man.
I'm not rich.
Woman have any land, very much money, lady. I said, no, I just married a rich guy. You guys like Michael's dress?
Say joke's on you, the bank owns it. So.
He said, it joke's on you, the bank owns it. Oh, it's Donna Lee's in here.
Hello.
Mike says hi.
What's the timer?
Oh, okay. Well, boys.
Ready? No.
Probably shouldn't drive in the yard when it's like, we'll have to tell her. I drove in a little and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's soft as heck. We're gonna rip it all up. Oh, yeah, that one's kind of dead. I think
If we were gonna have a bonfire,
yeah, there's a lot of dead trees we could have a bonfire with down in here. It's like bonfire weather here, like starts getting to be this kind of weather and you want to frickin' have s'mores. Steak, grilling out. Hey, baby. Rose. Hey, little John. Little Rosie. Hi. Milo. Oh, that's awesome. Milo. My farrier has corgi puppies, and I've been, we've been playing around with getting another dog, and with puppers. Puppers gets really sad, and I think it's mostly winter, because in the summer we'll be outside a lot more. Spring, fall, summer, we're outside all the time, but puppers is, where's your possum? Where's your possum? There it is. Oh. Oh, yes. Wait. All right, ready? Go get it. But our farrier has corgis. And I was thinking she got corgi puppies. I was like, oh, perfect. What is this, a freaking used car lot here? Holy Lord. Used car lot. Animals, horse, and chicken, dog. Yeah, I got a lot of animals, that's for sure. I got enough. But I didn't realize corgis are like a breed, herding breed, kind of. And I'm like, gosh, I don't know if I want a herding type of dog. Like Puppers has, I didn't know German Shepherds, and Puppers is part German Shepherd, and she every once in a while gets the hankering to herd the horses or to herd the cats, and I'm like, well, I don't need a second one, but they're so cute. So cute. All right. I'll wash my hands quick. I feel like it's disgusting. I love the horses, but like when you brush them when they're all muddy, it's just nasty. I should uh, I should go back and read all the comments, guys. When I'm in the middle of doing stuff, it's like I get in a zone and then I don't read comments much. So it's 4 o'clock. So we'll eat like feels later. Did we spring the clocks forward? Yeah, spring forward, fall back. So technically it's only 3 right now. We're eating at weird times. So what I'm gonna do is grab some steaks. Somebody very smart once told me, pull your meat out half hour, 45 minutes before you cook. So I'm gonna pull my steaks out, butterfly them up. I also have to get potatoes in the oven. I'm gonna do baked potatoes, steaks. We got pork chops marinating. Speaking of, I probably need to stir them suckers up right here. These are marinating in, it's garlic, Dijon mustard, Worcestershire sauce, and pepper and some other garbage in there. So those are marinating. I'm gonna pull these out. These are our steaks. Actually, I need to get the potatoes in first, if I'm being honest. Let's do some potatoes. So I have the chickens for eggs. So these are farm fresh eggs. Still got to collect the eggs for today, but that's what we use the chickens for. Yeah, I'm a food connoisseur, honestly. No, so we went to. I was chasing this calf. I don't even know if I finished the story. I was chasing the calf. It ended up being an hour-long ordeal to catch the calf because it was just running full blast. It went through 4 barbed wire fences. We were having a heck of a time. Finally, I jumped on it, but when I jumped on it, I bit my tongue, and I bit it so hard, it just kept bleeding and bleeding, and now it's all swollen in the side of my tongue. It's just like, of all things, how did that happen? Well, I was wrestling this calf, and I'm not kidding. That's what happened. And when I jumped, I jumped on it and grabbed the whole back end. And when I hit, I bit it. Man, yeah. So we caught the calf, and we were all excited. The kids are like, "Hooray!" We got the calf. We got it back with its mom, and it was a little thing, so it needed to be with its mother. It would have died. Um, it must have been recently born, so it needed to be with its mother, and it was way far away. And so we get it back with its mother, and then all of a sudden, and they're all like, finally, we're all tired. We had walked like over a mile, and we're running, chasing this calf, going through barbed wire fences and all this. We get done. I'm like, you guys, I have some bad news. They're just like, what? I'm like, my phone. I don't have my phone. And they're like, did you bring it? I'm like, yeah, I know I did. They're like, are you kidding? I'm like, no, can't find my phone. So long story short, we spent another 45 minutes, hour looking for my phone, and we found it. But we were looking, a mile of trails, looking at all the places that I went in and out of, and all the underneath, like where the barbed wire fences are. And I'm just like, it was, yeah. OMG disaster. Yeah, Joss, it was not pleasant. I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, can anything? And then they're like, can anything else happen? And I'm like, don't jinx it, guys. Like, if you ask if anything else can happen, it probably will. It was just nuts. I had to preheat the oven quick, bake. Let's do 400. I always make extra of these because I make the potatoes, the hash browns, if I have extra baked potato. So I never think there's never such thing as making too many baked potatoes, because The hash browns, you can't beat them made out of these things. So good. You just have baked potatoes the night before or whatever. You take any leftover, you just throw them in a baggie and put them in the fridge. And then to make your hash browns, you melt butter and then you just grate the potato on top. Oh my gosh. Throw in some seasonings. I like onion powder, salt and pepper on my hash browns. Throw in some of that. Oh man, good stuff. The other thing I want to show you guys is I got grab four sheets of foil. I got a ninja knife set. That's been fantastic addition to my kitchen. You guys don't have or have never heard of ninja? Man, all I can say about the knives is I've never had knives that sharp. In fact, I told the kids they can't use them. I just made it a rule because they're so sharp. I'm like, yeah, you are quick speaking. Oh, you are very quick speaking. Well, that's a nice way to say it. Yeah, I am a big mouth. I do talk a lot, and I talk very fast. All right. Pop these in the oven. Yesterday I got corn on the cob, so Mike hacked it off the cob and threw it in here. So we have fresh corn, which is going to be lovely. I still have to sort that out. Got my dog food prepped. I'm looking for a drink. I'm parched. Shall I do watermelon bubbler, lemon LaCroix, triple berry bubbler, wild cherry bubbler, or key lime LaCroix? The thing is, this stuff has caffeine in it, and if I'm gonna have caffeine, I definitely want to be caffeining myself earlier in the day rather than later. So I'm gonna go for the caffeine, and then I can have some of the other stuff that doesn't have caffeine with supper. Okay. That cut on my tongue is just killing me. So, oh, this is the meat cleaver. Ooh, you can feel the power. You pick them up and you're just like, ah. Okay, that was semi creepy. So let's not do that again. Like, look, you hardly have to touch it and it just like glides through the paper to cut open like and it's just like, oh my gosh. Here's the steaks. Okay. It's almost like they have 3 in there. Usually you just get, okay. So I'm gonna hack. I was gonna butterfly them, but you know what? I'm just gonna cut them all in half. Then what I like to do, I'm gonna let them sit for a while. And then what I'm gonna do is I like to put the butter on in the pan and then put my seasonings on there and wait until it's like hot and then put the meat in there and then just sear it like really high temp for a short amount of time. All right. Those look lovely. British baking in Ukraine, this product not making. In Ukraine, this product. So this is like steak. So this is like a cow. This is a cow. Meat. Cow meat. Delicious. It's the tenderloin too. Like you can get a bunch of different cuts of meat. This place that we buy from is like Angus beef, and this is literally the best cut. So our thing is we rarely go out for steak. We just don't do it. We don't spend the money. A good steak here, like a good steak dinner, can cost upwards of 60, 70, $80. We don't do that. We like to not go out for steak. If we're gonna have a good steak, we buy it ourselves, or we raise the cow ourselves and take the tenderloins out of those. We like this steak you can't beat. It's really good. Like even the restaurants can't beat it. That's how good it is. So this right here was $40. But let me tell you, you're gonna pay at least $40, close to $60, $70 for one steak dinner. So this, we're selfish. We like to eat this. The kids will eat the pork chops, and honestly, we might eat some pork chops too, and we might share some of our steak. But I don't like to feed kids this good quality of steak if I can so help it, because 4 kids could eat quite a bit of steak. Meat, porky, don't even. I mean, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to read and I'm trying to understand, but um so the potatoes take a good portion of time to cook. Um Potatoes take a good portion of time to cook. So I'm just gonna set this aside somewhere where I know the cat won't get it, because the cat likes to be stupid. I got I got potatoes. What am I missing? You got potatoes and meat. Oh yeah, corn. Potatoes, meat, corn. Um, you guys want to try to make ice cream? I can show you how to make ice cream. Heck, let's make ice cream. All right, let's make some ice cream. So I'm going to show you guys how to make homemade ice cream. This is a piece of cake. Absolute piece of cake. Being gold, of course, gold, stupid. Okay, so what you're going to do, actually, what I like to do first, I take a bowl like this while I'm prepping everything, because usually I do this beforehand. Just put cold water in it, dump it out like that, get it wet in there, and throw it in here. Oh man, I have no room in here. I just did dog food today, but stick it in there. It gets it like really, really, really cold, because you want it to be super cold when you're doing your ice cream. Then you take shoot, I have one of these whiskey deals that hooks onto my mixer thing. So I use that. So I'm gonna take that one of these whiskey deals, do the same thing, rinse it in some water, and then throw it in the freezer. You want this stuff to be really freaking cold when you start making your ice cream. I have 5 egg yolks. That'll be just fine. You room temperature, and then I'm gonna grab. So you can make whatever you want. The kids keep asking for strawberry ice cream, which is really good. Um, the base of this is the same. The add-ins are to choice. So I'm gonna use some pure vanilla extract. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use my homemade vanilla. Using vodka and vanilla beans, we've made vanilla. So I'm going to use my homemade vanilla. Ooh, vanilla bean ice cream sounds really good. That's where I'll take out one of the vanilla beans, or 2 of them, and take the seeds out and put that plus some of this in there. That sounds really good. But you could do all different kinds. The last time I made it, the kids wanted root beer, so we had root beer ice cream. It was fantastic. It was so good. You'll need a pinch of salt. I use Himalayan sea salt for everything. I don't really use table salt anymore, because this stuff is way better for you, and it's like the same price. It's not the same price. It's a little bit more expensive, but heck, if it's better for you, why not? And then let's see. So you can do anything. Another one I did, coffee. I did coffee ice cream. That was absolutely fantastic. And what I did is I used the vanilla beans and coffee as well. I used this stuff, 100% Cafe Colombio freeze-dried coffee. This stuff, oh man, let me tell you, it was absolutely delicious. So what you're going to use is to make this heavy cream, which I have here. You want this to be super cold, so normally keep it in the fridge. I'm gonna chuck it in the freezer. You just want everything you start with to be just cold, straight up cold. So I'm throwing that in the freezer quick to get it ready. So I got my vanilla because I'm gonna make vanilla bean. I got my salt. It's a very pinch of salt. Close. I got a salt, and then I'm gonna grab where the heck is it? I gotta grab my honey. Homemade honey. Have you guys had honey like honey that you get from someone who raises bees is the bee's knees. Like fantastic. Absolutely the best thing I have ever tasted is homemade honey. We got to know this lady. We had rented pasture from her for our horses. She raised bees and she kind of took my kids through the process of raising bees. And she is the most amazing human. And the whole process of it is wonderful. And the honey tastes so much better than anything that you will ever buy from a store. But I don't have any from her right now, so I'm gonna use honey. This is our sweetener. Honey, this, egg yolks, and cream. That's all there is to it. So what I'm gonna walk you through what I do quick. I take that beater out. Hang on. I gotta get whatever it is I use to I gotta get what I use to here it is. I have one of these hand blender deals. Just like a hand blender deal thing. So I take this and you whip the cream to living crap and turn it into stiff peaks. Then you dump in, you separate your egg whites and your egg yolks because you need to use the yolks, not the whites. So then you take your egg yolks and you put them into the cream and then you mix that up a little bit. And then you just throw in your garbage. You throw in, a pinch of salt and then you can put some vanilla in there and you throw in some of this and then you got to taste it a little to make sure it's what you want. But it's literally this easy and then you and then once you got it done and you throw it in the freezer, you leave it in there for about an hour, then you pull it back out and you whip it again. And then you can add in if you want like a fruit jam or uh if you want some last minute, you can swirl that stuff in there. You know, the vanilla bean sounds great. I think the vanilla bean would actually work with strawberry. Show you guys what I like to use for my jams. I don't like anything with sugar. We don't really eat much with sugar or flour in it. So this is simply fruit, made from real fruit. It doesn't have any sugar in it, so the kids like this. So I can take this and mix it up, and then mix it up, and then add a little water to make it a little more runny, and then mix it into the ice cream. So I might do that, but I don't know yet. Uh, let's do this. Let's quick separate them. And I am not a professional cook by any means, and I just kind of wing everything. So bear with me if you don't like the way I do it. It's just okay. Let's do this. Let's pour that on there. I'm gonna get the yolk out of this deal. Great, perfect. And I'm gonna feed my whites to my dogs. Actually, my dogs eat raw, so I'll just dump that on top, so I'm not wasting anything. Honestly, we eat stuff with egg whites as well, so my favorite thing about this recipe that I found is that you can kind of like if you have more egg yolks, the creamier your ice cream gets. If you want to add, you can add more. If you want it a little bit, you know what I mean? It's really forgiving. If you want this, you can add this. If you want that, you can add that. You know what I mean? If you decide I want sugar in my ice cream, you can, because I don't eat sugar, so I use honey. You don't have to use honey. You can use sugar. You can use stevia. You can use whatever you use to sweeten. You can use maple syrup. Gosh dang it. You can use whatever the heck you want. And that's why I like this recipe. The more egg yolks you use, the creamier it's going to be. I always up my egg yolks because I like the ice cream really creamy. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever the heck you want. All right. But I can't do whatever the heck I want because my phone's about to die. So Good, Joe. We need to go grab. Dang it! And I put my charger out. I have my charger out. Shoot. Well, at this, my tripod. I'm gonna take the whole charger system that I got in here. I took the charger out and had it out by my horses because I was charging it before we went for a ride. So that's all right. I'll make this work. Oh, dang it. Just went down the stairs. How did I manage that? Oh, shoot. Oh, man. No, this fell off my head. I dropped everything. Managed to drop absolutely everything. All right. Plug this in. Okay. Okay. Well, hold on, guys. All right. Oh, man. My tripod is the funnest thing for kids to play with. They love it. And every time I get it, I'm like, what happened to the tripod? Kids happened to the tripod. Josh, thank you for keeping that convo. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's make some ice cream. So, you know what? I'm not going to use the tripod. It's stupid. Why am I trying to use the tripod? It sits it up way too high. No tripod. We're winging this. We're going to use a cup. We're going to stick you guys in a cup. Hope you don't mind. You're in a cup now. All right. Oh, come on. Man. Son of a biscuit. Here. Popcorn can hold you all up. Oh my God. That's not working either. Oh my gosh. This is not working. Okay. Okay. We're going to call that good. So what I'm going to do, move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to take out some of these vanilla beans that have been soaking in here. Oh, smells freaking bomb. It smells so good. We're going to have to fish some of these suckers out in a little bit. But these are my egg yolks. Got this. Let's go get some heavy cream out and get working on that. We'll start whipping that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My bowl is cold. So the key is here is to do everything really quickly. So I'm gonna be rushing, guys. Get this put in here. What the heck? Well, it would help if you had it plugged in, Anna. Oh yeah. Forgot you have to plug things in before they'll work. All right. Key is to do it quickly. I'm kind of guesstimating ish, 2-ish cups. Okay. I did it at the beginning because it's really runny. I just beat it on spurt at first. Whew. Otherwise you get a lot of splatter. This takes a bit, but believe me, it is so worth it. Like the kids devour this. They eat regular ice cream sometimes now, but they ask for this. Like if they can choose ice cream, this is the stuff they want. It's so good. So we're looking for stiff feet. That's chicken. So we're just gonna give it some time. What really wanted. Need an apron. Yeah, no kidding, Josh. This is I actually have one. I just should put it on. Now it's a lost cause. I'm literally wearing the pants that I like was dying in this morning. So now I'm pretty sure I smell like a horse. Cross between a horse and a cow. This is not some batches it's weird. I think like cream like varies by batch because some batches it thickens really quickly and some it takes forever. And this one is, of course, now that I'm trying to do this, this is one that's taking forever. Okay. Trying to show you guys how easy it is to make ice cream, and then we're dealing with a really that's all right. We'll get her there. At least I'm not doing it by hand because that's how I started doing it. I didn't have one of these fancy blender doodads, and I was like mixing it by hand, and it took like a half hour, and my hand was dead at the end. So this isn't bad. Okay, we're getting there. So I should show you guys what this looks like right now. Good. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming out. Okay, so once you finally, this took a little longer than usual, guys, but here's what we got. See how stiff that is? See how it's like holding shape? That's what we're looking for. So the next step, and as you can see, I have officially managed to get cream on everything, including my phone. After you get that though, you take your egg yolks and you dump them suckers in. And then you'll take a little pinch of salt. Okay, that was not a little pinch. That's why I put it in my hands first. Take some salt and put it in there. Salt brings out the sweetness, which is crazy to me, but it's true. Then I take some honey. I totally eyeball everything, which doesn't help you guys at all. but I pour some honey in there, and then I'll take some of my vanilla, and I want to stir that up. This is my homemade vanilla, so I'll stir it up, and I'll grab some of that. Ooh, I can see the vanilla beans in it. Yeah. I'll put some of that in there, and then I'm gonna fish out. I'm gonna fish out a vanilla bean. These smell so good. So I'll fish out one of these, and I had cut all of them open, and so I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you guys this, but basically I can scoop out the beans. I don't know if you guys can see the beans that are on there. I can like scoop out the beans and put them in here. So I'm scooping out beans right now and dropping them into the ice cream. And then I just put some cream on the thing, on the actual vanilla bean, and then scoop it into there. It's messy, but who cares? It makes it taste. The taste is amazing. Okay. Once I do that, get all that goodness in there. Oh, yep. Yep. Ah, so good. I think I should do another one. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right. Once you do that, I'm so hungry now. So, sorry, Joss. So next, you gotta quickly whisk that all together. Okay. I'm gonna keep this out because I'll be using it again. I'll be using it again to mix the ice cream in an hour. What I'm gonna do, story of my life. I can taste the honey. It tastes amazing. What I like to do, scrape down the sides. I'm gonna look to see if I have. Here it is. I am gonna do some strawberry in here. So I have strawberry extract. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do some strawberry. So I'm gonna put some of that in there. Whew. That was some. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this and just mix that in. And I'm gonna be mixing this one more time, so I'm not really worried about getting it all mixed in, but oh, it smells very strawberry. Now I want to taste it again. Oh my gosh. Okay. It tastes so good you want to just like drink the bowl. No, don't do that. Okay. And then I'll grab one of these deals. I do saran wrap, and then I do foil over the top of that. This will go into my freezer, and then in an hour, I'll pull it out. And then it'll be kind of like stuck to the sides where it started to freeze. But that second like time whipping it makes it like really light and fluffy. So good. It's so good. It's seriously good. This should be ready after supper. Like it won't be ready right after. Like we're eating in probably an hour, so it's not going to be ready like right after supper. But that's okay. Like we'll have supper and then we'll Have you tried making your own cream scones? I made scones once, and K9 made fun of me because um, they weren't very puffy at all. They were like the flattest scones. He said proper British would slap me for the scones that I made. But I thought they were amazing. And I made clotted cream. Ice A proper British wouldn't appreciate that. Um, so I'm trying to think of what my train of thought of. Um, I was gonna make some. I gotta kind of keep some of this stuff out here because I need to use it again. But um, my meat's out here getting tenderized. Hang on. I was gonna say it's maybe we should make up the. I can show you guys how I make up the dog food while we're waiting for the ice cream and the other garbage that's in there. But this is the dog food. Ugh. If you don't, trigger warning, if you don't like blood and guts, this is gonna freaking gross you out. Um, spread this over the counter. I got a mess going on here. Holy heck. So this would be I packaged this morning. Usually package once a week for the dogs. This is chicken liver. It's ground chicken legs. And then I have like one whole leg in there because dogs need to dogs need hard stuff rubbing against their teeth because it whole bunch of stuff. Google it. It's a lot to say. But basically, there's a reason that wild animals eat bones. So dogs actually need bones, not cooked bones. We get confused and then we start saying bones are bad for dogs. No, they're not. You have to be smart about the way. If you have a scarfer, bones are bad for dogs. If you got a dog that's like taking a bone, like trying to swallow the entire thing, that's dangerous. My dogs are appropriate with their food. I teach them not to be food aggressive. I don't let them scarf from the very beginning. I've so full disclosure, the only reason I'm saying this is because then you'll have one person to say, "Hey, you told me, and now my dog's dead." Don't cook your bones. If you give dog cooked bones, you're doing something stupid. Do not give dogs cooked bones, okay? No cooked bone can a dog eat. Just don't do it. Don't give dogs cooked bones. But things like, and also like bigger bones, these big femur bones and knuckle bones are not, those bones are so thick to support the weight of a cow that giving that to a dog really is not the greatest idea. Um, uh, Not a good idea. What's in here and what I give to my dogs is either wings or chicken legs. Also, pork neck bones, very good for dogs. Again, not cooked, and I don't have scarfing dogs. If you have a dog that's scarfing, you can get yourself into trouble. This, again, and I have a dog that's older here. She's a senior golden retriever. I'll show her to you. She's an old dog. Her teeth, we got her as an old dog, and they didn't, she had kibble all of her life, and her teeth are just crap. So everything she gets is soft now. I don't even try to give her bones. But I have a pup that we started on raw food as soon as she came here. She gets the bones. She gets usually one type of meaty bone a day, whether it be a chicken leg, a chicken wing. But the other dog just gets everything she gets is soft. So I prep my meat every week for the dogs. This is the liver and hearts, chicken hearts. There's a specific science about how much of each one they gotta have and all this. And it is true. They do, it is a science and it is real. It's not, there's certain amount of this kind of crap that they need. So what I'm gonna do, oh yeah, Here's my ground up. I have a meat grinder, so I grind up the chicken legs. I don't just feed them all. I don't want to give them too much bone, but they need to have something to clean their teeth off. Otherwise, you can have a lot of teeth and gum problems. You don't you don't give them any bone or hard chews. So I'm not gonna give them all this right now. I'm gonna give some later for a midnight snack. Then I'm gonna put on, and every day it's something different. I always thought it made sense. Why would you, you know, people treat their dogs here in America, people treat their dogs like their kids. Your dog is like your kid. Why in the heck are you giving it the same thing to eat every single day? Dry food, kibble, giving it the same thing every single day. Boring. Tell you what, Puppers won't touch that garbage. She does not touch it anymore. I sprinkled some. I got in trouble last time I said this. It's not turmeric. Well, I call it turmeric. So here's some turmeric. I sprinkle some of that crap on the top. Like I said, I do something different every day. Sometimes I'll throw in canned vegetables. Sometimes I'll throw in broccoli, sweet potato, um, whole milk yogurt, really good for them. Since I have these egg whites, I'm going to pour some of those on the top for them. Whew, there we go. Woo! Whoa! Well, there's another thing for me to clean up. Oh well. I knew I was going to do that too. And now it's on a paper plate. It's just, okay. I have it. Okay. This is not. Okay. That didn't go as planned. Okay. So, that didn't go as planned. I have a mess. Straight up. Oh my God. Now I dropped the charger cord and egg. So, I have a small plate of food here for this pup. This is Basie. Basie's a English cream golden retriever. She doesn't like to eat on camera. She's shy. Hey, I know. She was outside playing, weren't you, girl? She's my senior baby. Hi. I know. Oh, I don't know what you've been eating, but on the dirt bike. Oh my. She's not exactly the cleanest eater. Um, she's not exactly the cleanest eater. She likes to eat in the house. And the other dog eats outside. And they're not food aggressive, but it's just better to feed them separate. Oh man, there's egg all over. How did I manage? There's egg. Oh man. So later on tonight, I'll give them the rest of that meat. But I'll just throw on different stuff every day. They have something different every day. But the ratio of meat and Pupper! Oh, it's nice out here. I need to come back outside. Puppers! I don't know where she is. Puppers! The meat ratio stays the same. Where the heck is she? Anybody know where Puppers is? Oh man, can you go check? Well, it's so nice out here. So nice. Well, not sure where our dog is. I'm gonna check. Sometimes she goes in the entryway. Puppers! Yeah, she's in the entryway. Well, oh man. I got it, Mel. Okay. All right, so like I said, I try to teach my dogs not to be food aggressive. So her breed can be a very aggressive dog. So since she was a puppy, I do not let her eat until I tell her she can eat. Um, I used to put my hands all over her food, touch her stuff. She knows. She knows this is my. I don't like to touch this food, but I still want her to know. Like, nope, I'm the boss, and I can tell you no. And when I say it's okay, then you can eat. Right? Yeah. All right, you can eat. And she knows. A lot of times she'll just wait for me to leave. That way she knows it's okay because she knows that I'm the boss. Oh no. How did you get out here? No, Basie, come here. Come here, Basie. She's got to go inside or she'll not let the puppy eat. Nope. Good girl. Yeah, you need to eat your food. She does. She's quite an active dog. She needs to eat everything I give her. Yeah, I got her. Love to know how the door just ends up open. Let me tell you, in the summertime we got flies in here like mad. Taking off my socks because that happened. All right. Okay. So that's that. And I feed the dogs like usually twice. I don't like to give them just one huge meal because it's a lot for them to digest at once. That's what I forgot. I also saute up these mushrooms. They really like those. Another thing I do is, you know how sometimes Mhm. um, sometimes you have meat that you don't quite eat in time, and it's like it's not technically probably bad, but you just wouldn't want people to be eating it. I'll give that to the dogs. Um, uh, Occasional people will call me, oh, we have some like freezer burnt meat, or we have some meat that's just it's been in the freezer, it's still good, it's just older, we don't want to eat it. Yep, I'll take it. Another lady does chicken and beef processing. She'll call me, oh, I'll sell you oxtail. That's a cow tail, and it's cut into small sections. Cow tail, dogs love it. Cow tongue. She sold me a lot of tongue last year. Um, she'll get all this stuff in bulk, and then she'll just because she'll be butchering some of these animals, and she'll get it in bulk, and so then I'll buy it off of her. So um, let's see. Yeah, that's what I feed my dog. Got the meat here. Ready for grilling. Well, I think I'm gonna hop on out of here. It's been on for 100 minutes. It's lovely outside. It's 5 o'clock at night, and it feels like 70 degrees out there. Like I went out there in a t-shirt and I was comfortable. So I might have to go on another bike ride and then come back in, stir my ice cream again, get my steaks going. Ouch. That's the thing too. Having these headphones on too long is it hurts. Um, give the kitty some water. And then I guess they're planning to do a bonfire. Hello, Zoe. They're planning to do a bonfire tonight. So that means I got to go make sure that we actually get enough wood for us to have a bonfire sometimes. And sometimes they put questionable things in the fire. So I got to go supervise that. There was one time, I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but there was one time that here you go, kitty. Gotta give the kitty some water. There was one time we had a bonfire and Mike was cleaning out his shed. We were like cleaning out different things around the house, and we told the kid around the house and the garage, and we said we're gonna have a bonfire. Some of the stuff is burnable. We're gonna burn some of the stuff. There's an old desk in there and some old stuff. You as well, Josh. Josh, what is your profile picture? I'm gonna have to look at that when I get done. What the heck is that? Um, but somehow, fireworks ended up in the bonfire, and it started exploding, and we're like diving to get the kids to cover. I was like, what the heck? How did fireworks end up in the freaking bonfire? So now I double check everything that goes in the bonfire to make sure we don't end up with a tragedy, because that was like wild. Nobody got hurt, but still could have been bad. Oh shoot, I will post a picture of the ice cream when it is done. Um, very good, very good. You guys have a fantabulous afternoon, and I'll see you on the next one. Put my phone in. I'm gonna go outside and enjoy the fact that it is finally warm. See you guys on the next one.